Hi, it's Missy B here for BizAsiaLive.com, and guess where I am? You can probably kind of tell where I am. You have the big B behind me, you have the colourful beds, the colourful sofas. Yep, day two in the Bigg Boss house. So we were here yesterday, BizAsiaLive.com. We did the whole run around, we showed you around the house, and as I explained yesterday, Raj Baddhan was going to be on a secret mission. He's now done that secret mission. He's sitting next to me in the sofa, and he's super excited to share what he's been up to the last 24 hours. Raj Baddhan!
Secret mission is no more, by the way. Yes, so the big secret was, at that time, that I'm going to be entering the Bigg Boss house, and I was going to stay in it for one night. Just an absolute surreal feeling coming out. It's only been, an hour since I've been out, and I feel... A, I feel tired because not enough sleep. B, I had the best time. So it feels like, one of those kind of like very, did it really happen kind of moments? That's exactly how I feel.
So I know obviously I've just seen you come out of the house, and I can't wait to speak to you to see what the experience was like, to hear it firsthand. Now, like loads of you at home, we all we watch Bigg Boss every single night. It's hosted by Salman Khan, 14 people go into the house, etc., etc. I saw the build up to it live yesterday. And I know when we were flying here from the UK to Mumbai, obviously you knew you were going to come into the Bigg Boss house. What was that feeling like to know that you'll be entering a house that millions of people watch, millions of people wish they could be part of, millions of people wish they could be in? What was that experience like for you?
So, I was told about this about a month ago, that I was going to be flying into Mumbai for Bigg Boss 13 for one night. However, at the time when I said yes, I thought, this is amazing. I said, you know what, this is great, because to be entering the BB house is just something else. But then it kind of dawned on me, just like a few days before I was going to get here, thinking, actually, you know what? Entering the Bigg Boss house means there's cameras, there's people that you don't know, there's people that you're going to be sharing a bed with, sharing a bedroom with, you're going to be discussing personal stuff. There's a lot of things that you just can't edit out. So whatever you say is going to be the kind of end thing. So towards the end, I started feeling really nervous. But here I am to tell the story.
Yeah, so you're saying you were feeling really nervous. You're entering a house with 14 people, and like you said earlier on off the camera, coming in, you weren't actually treated like a proper housemate. And I don't think we realised how serious it was going to be. So yesterday in the green room, just talk us through what happens before you enter the house and before any housemate enters the house as a contestant.
So then we were treated just like any other celebrity, any other kind of contestant going into the BB house. So you have your clothes, your luggage that you're taking in, and it's just like airport security really. So they do a proper frisking, make sure checking everything, your bags, yourself, making sure you haven't got no branded clothes, big branded or big designs, because they don't want to have like anything that's gonna be overpowering the rest of the house. And then they don't want make sure you haven't got your mobile phones on you, make sure you got electrics, any particular branded toiletries, all that kind of thing. So all that kind of stuff was taken away, because I had like a couple of bits that were taken away. There was my deodorant spray, there was a couple of other toiletries that were taken away because they were all branded. So because of that reason, they take things away, but they give it back to you after you leave. But they kind of tell you like do's and don'ts, a list beforehand anyway, so that kind of helped.
Okay, so you were in the green room for a couple of hours, like any contestant would be. You don't know which other contestants are entering the house, so you didn't know anybody yesterday. Just talk me through this first few minutes as the car brings you to the front steps of the Bigg Boss house. What were you thinking? What were you feeling? No phone, no watch. You don't know what time it is. What's going through your mind?
So at that time, you're thinking, oh, beep, is this really going to happen? This is like minutes before you're entering the BB house. So you kind of walking towards a house, and then you're actually blindfolded. So just before the main door, you're blindfolded. You've got a couple of other contestants with you because you're going to walk in together. And then when you're ready to go in, they take the blindfold off, and then you see the house, you see the rest of the people, you go and say hi to everyone. And it's just, once you're in there, it's fine. But then when the door shuts behind you, you think, this is it now, because one night of this is going to be absolutely crazy, and this moment's never going to come again. So you just kind of embrace it and think, that's it, just have fun now.
Yeah. So you arrive in the house, everyone says hi, hello, which we normally see on TV, and then obviously yesterday was just day one, but are pairings made pretty much straight away, would you say? Did you have an instant click with somebody, or do you just think, oh, actually it's a bit too early to tell?
So yeah, I mean, because thing is, a couple of them I knew anyway because of the work that we do on social media and online. So I kind of knew of them, but not met them. So when I went inside the house, obviously you liaise with people that you think you know and you're going to get on with because you can see from face value, and that's how you just like actually when I walked in yesterday, everyone was sitting around the table, which was a great thing because I love sitting around the table and just getting to know everyone, and we all did just like get to know each other kind of tasks. We did that, got to know each other, asked a few questions, and all that jazz, and that's it. And then after that, we just all had a laugh, and it was like we all knew each other from before.
I know, and the decor, just even myself being in this house, it is just absolutely fantastic.
Absolutely, yeah.
The design, the interior, the bedding, the attention to detail is just like, oh my god, I can't wait for you guys to see it. I'm gonna switch things up a bit now, because जब आप कल आए थे बिग बॉस में, आपको उन लोगों ने बोला था पर आप हिंदी में बात करेंगे, and I know when I spoke to you when you left the house, so let's conduct the rest of this interview. अभी हम हिंदी में बात करेंगे. आपको घर में सबसे अच्छा क्या लगा?
So मेरी हिंदी तो बहुत ही बुरी है, and that's one thing that
हिंदी में please.
एंड वो बाकी जो घर के हाउसमेट्स थे वो सभी बोल रहे थे ना कि अब रात से हम हिंदी में बात कराएंगे, और जब मैं हिंदी बोला they were happy. I mean, कुछ moments थे जो मेरी इंग्लिश हिंदी नहीं समझ आई, but it's part of it. I mean, the best thing about it is that everyone's different, so everyone's bringing different personalities. Sorry, I can't do that in Hindi. Everyone's bringing different personalities, and when everyone kind of mixes their personalities together is what makes the BB house, and that's what is awesome, because there was some hilarious people, some were serious, some were a bit more kind of like, reserved to say certain things, some were a bit more open and extravagant, and it was nice because you kind of get to bond with different personalities, and I tell you now, it's the people that make the house, and that's what it was. I mean, it was just an amazing experience.
Okay, just last few questions, because I'm conscious. If you're thinking, why does Missy keep looking that way? Because they are doing a media tour, actually, if you want to flip the camera around, and they're all waiting to come into the bedroom, and we're hogging the bedroom at the moment. So going to keep it very quick. So last night, very quickly, there was a task involved. Do you want to tell us, what was that like? You know, when Bigg Boss speaks and says, was he thinking, oh my God, what's this going to be?
Can I just say that the BB voice, when it came on, we were like, everyone was screaming, because it's like, that iconic voice is just something else. But we did have a task. We had two tasks. One was getting to know each other. The second task was the dance one, where it was silent disco. So we were competing with another team. So there's two teams, and basically we just kind of outdo each other. So who can kind of perform the longest, which was brilliant. So there was, that was going on. And it happened during dinner time as well. So there was certain moments that when the buzzer went off, you had to go, if you stop what you're doing, and just go out and start dancing and compete with the other team, which is fantastic.
Perfect. And last question then, I saw you come out the house with the other contestants, and you all seem to form like a life bond just in one night. How would you shape up the experience in just a few words of Bigg Boss and entering the house?
First of all, I'll say it's surreal, absolutely, because even now I'm just thinking, oh man, did this really happen? And it did really happen. And I'd say, I have definitely made friends for life, because there were some just top-notch people, some really loving people that I'll be keeping in touch with. As well as that, this memory of being in the BB house, which is like once in a lifetime. I don't think I'd ever do it again. But I think one night was great.
Never say never. There could be another surprise next weekend.
Wait. Well, it depends how much ching they're going to be showing me next time. And one night was enough, but I think I probably could stretch it to about 2 nights. I probably could do a weekend next time, because I know what to expect. But I think any more than that, show me the money.
There we go. It's Raj Baddhan in the Bigg Boss house for BizAsiaLive.com. Thank you to For Colours for giving this amazing opportunity. I'm talking quietly now because other press have entered. And Raj Baddhan, well done. You didn't get evicted. I thought you'd be evicted.
I was actually nominated once, but not nominated by one person. That's only because we were playing tactically, so we had to just make sure the weakest person. So I know I definitely was not weak, but I was definitely one of those ones that weren't going to be nominated, because I know I was quite lovable. But there were some other people in the house that definitely were kind of being targeted, and I definitely wasn't. All right, and then the person that got eliminated first time, that person, everyone voted for, because, well, not everyone, but most of them voted for, which is why she got eliminated, which is hilarious.
There you go. It's a wrap for myself, Missy B and Raj Baddhan in the Bigg Boss house. The show launches next weekend, so make sure you catch it. One final goodbye.
Absolutely brilliant. Thanks very much to Colours TV for this absolute exhilarating experience. Colours TV, you rock, and Bigg Boss, you rock as well. 29th of September, starts at 9:30 p.m. daily in the UK.